Вечность смотрит в глаза, тянет вниз, не дает вздохнуть. Неужели все зря? Но как долг был этот путь, возвращаться нет сил, и нет силы сдержать свой крик. Реки времен, отражения миров, реки времен, в них шагнуть ты готов, чтобы там вновь увидеть тебя и разгадать, что хотела судьба. Пленник собственных слов, ты позвал за собой других, молча в жертву принес все, что в сердце своем хранил. Жаждой славы гоним, поздно понял, что ты один. Реки времен, отражения миров, реки времен, в них шагнуть ты готов, чтобы там вновь увидеть тебя и разгадать, что хотела судьба. Время прошлых побед душит словно тугая нить. Смысла жить дальше нет, если знать, как устроен мир. Ослепленный мечтой, ты застыл на краю земли. Реки времен, отражения миров, реки времен, в них шагнуть ты готов, чтобы там вновь увидеть тебя и разгадать, что хотела судьба от тебя. Так бесконечно морская гладь, как одиночество мое. Здесь от себя мне не убежать и не забыться сладким сном. Нет новых берегов, и ветер рвет остатки парусов. Я прикоснулся к мечтам твоим, и был недобрым этот миг. Песком сквозь пальцы мои скользил тот мир, что был открыт двоим. Мы шли навстречу, все ускоряя шаг, прошли насквозь, друг друга не узнав. Я здесь, где стынет свет и покой. Я снова здесь, я слышу имя твое. Из вечности лет летит забытый голос, чтобы упасть с ночных небес холодным огнем. Я думал, время сотрет твой след, и не ловил в толпе твой взгляд. В чужих объятиях искал ответ и не искал пути назад. Все забыл.
What are you doing down here? Don't you know Agner Farhold? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago, leaving ruins such as this as I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself. They're very careful about whom they allow into their ranks, and they were resistant about my membership. Their discovery will fetch a high price on Rathir, could even decide this misbegotten war. Still, that is no concern of mine. I simply want to be one of the Red. I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life... Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn. I'm sorry.
О-о. Не знаю, Warcraft, ну, точнее не Warcraft, а точнее напоминает мне этот Fable больше, часть напоминает. Больше на Fable мне напоминается. Damn. Реки времен.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The ancient ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Да.
These walls are grown and built of stone. Having these places crafted, you see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality. They are the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with good intentions, and you can't fault them that. But the majority of them are just hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Motherfucker. А, там тот же самый выход, блядь. Ну ладно. Значит, куда пойдемте? Контейнер с формулой. Вот сюда пойдем. Если показали, это поговорим и все. Посмотрим. Старший тоже. О, сжимается. Респентом.
Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
Так. Так. Химия, пресса, так. Нужно купить, короче, понятно. Купать. Пойдем продадим сначала все.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult enough to adjust life during wartime. What is this world coming to? My experience is limited to Arnik Arjuna and Katrin Allway. They seem the same as any of the rest of us. Wiser, perhaps, but decent, hard-working folk. I was a miller's love who became a miller's wife. Now I am the wife of a soldier. My duty is to hold vigil for my beloved and for all our men on the lines. I was born and raised right here in the village. Well, not in Gorhart proper, but on a farmstead outside the village boundaries. It was a good life. Before the war, of course. Truth be told, I know nothing of why the Tuatha are at war with the Alfar, nor why men fight the way they do. All I know is who picks up the pieces. The Tuatha's madness infected the Winter Court. All Fae existed peacefully for centuries, until the Tuatha got involved. It's sad. I'm hardly a scholar, but I can tell you what I know. There are two Fae factions, the gentle Court of Summer and its coarser cousin, the Court of Winter. As a child, we were told stories of their ancient rivalry. These are surely myths, but enough to scare a young girl. In the last few years, the Court of Winter has fallen, corrupted by a group of powerful Fae called the Tuatha. It's the Tuatha we fight, and the Tuatha we will defeat. It's strange. Those old birds have been perched on that hill for as long as I can remember, staring down over the rest of us in the village like hawks. I know so little about them. I don't even know their names. It's my understanding that they were once members of the Court of Winter, and Fae like any other. But something dark lured them, took them, and twisted them in its grip. I would think they were a myth if not for the Tuatha. The Fae keep far from us. Perhaps they view us as intruders in their lands. Perhaps they disapprove of our civilized ways. Perhaps they know something we don't. I fear that most of all. Goodbye. Oh.
Hello. Yes. What do you need? Goodbye.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attack. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and you are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it seems so eager to aid me in my work that I failed to pursue the proper references. How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Farewell.
잠깐만 대전으로 가면
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Airy. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry. I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Strange creatures you are. Strange. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by it. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries more. Feylands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fey, and there is only land. I do find all main sentiment. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot. We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, all of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons. If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and they contain memories, great moments. The Fae do not record their words in ink. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the sea... Farewell.
Good day!
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fate, if the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Gorehart to the ground. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be a ruin by day's end. You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures so strange you'll assume you're dreaming. Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory for many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King Wenson, and for all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists. Farewell.
Yes? What is it?
Beware. The red... Legion's about.
Hello.
Ты шо? Ой.
keep walking. Ugh, finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a... There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Ah, if you... Fine. Well, glad to see that you made it here safe and... Helix brainchild. Enough of that. Well, glad to see that you made it here. The name's enough. Besides, what's in a name? Made a live. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been. Well, I know there aren't much. Glad that's done with.
Speak with me.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here. Oh, is that the name of this Fate Weaver? No, the Tuatha I was following. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. If I'd interfered, the Tuatha would know I was tracking them. This Fate Weaver wasn't worth losing value, but the Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain we will see one another again. Be on your way.
What happened here? Arden's dead. How did this happen? Why would they have come here? Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week of drinks. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok. It's a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhat. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason. Go. I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
traveller. Finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the Yolven Road. Henry Kell's my name. Traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. I usually stay with the war in the east. Thankfully so. But I've killed a few. Anyone who labours to defy nature is a fool. The Warsworn built that keep to stand for all time. But it will fall. Like they should heed the lesson of Castle Yolven. If magic wishes to reclaim what's rightfully hers, she will do it. I'm a firstborn traveller's child, raised to live the way my people have for centuries, by wit and wine. I've travelled Webwood many times, but that was before the recent unpleasantness. None are safe from its wilting touch, not even the travellers. Like everyone in Amalur, it is the crossroads of the southern and eastern routes. It is also a haven for those wishing to... To the west lies Gorhart village. To the north is the House of Ballads. An ancient castle inhabited by spiders. They say a witch is involved in its overthrow. I do... At first listen, the Fae speak in riddles, but bend an ear. They revere stories. It is how they give... If you can call what they do life. The House of Ballads is a place where the Fae revel in their past glories. It is lambs, all of them, yes. The people in Gorhart trees. But you and I both know the truth. There's no running from the Tuatha. New to the Feylands, yes? We travellers are folks without land, law, or king. With that aside, it's pretty much common knowledge that we're some of the greatest thieves in the land. Most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring. Never met a traveller before, have you? We may look humble, but our purses are always full. You can find a lot of coin if you know where to look, and when. The ballad is called Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it, but if we reenact the ballad step by step... In the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the... It is the story of a maiden who lost her ring to a greedy troll. The champion killed antelope and used the carcass as bait. When the troll came to feed, the knight killed the troll, and the ballads of these Fae repeat naturally. But if we reprise it now, we can force the troll and... Who knows? You'd have better luck getting an answer from one of these damn Fae. You can find an antelope nearby. Bring them down and get proof of your kills. We'll need them later on. May your kills be clean.
Please, Two Legs, please, help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No! A pack of Two Legs gave me this name, but they would. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their taste. Hunters like me, Two Legs. Their blades are their teeth, and they fight for their kin. And this is good for the hunt. This wood of smell and shadow. You must mean the fair folk, yes? They are north of here, deep under the shade of Yolvan. Their smell. That one smells of eel petal and sky blossom. I was cursed by 3 sprites who my brothers and sisters think me but another. But it is worse than that. Your two-leg life is unbearable, like these strange things. You believe me? Many think I am just another Two Legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy, they can't even... The sprites are near. Even now I smell them, but I cannot fight in this form. Will you... Thank you, Two Legs, but the task will not be easy. I need water from a magic... Be warned. The sprites have much magic. For the well they guard this is a black pool. Old when the mighty trees were saplings. It used to wander throughout this corner of the wood. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. Their pack is small, but they are each... Were I a wolf, they could not best me. But as two legs, I am returned swiftly. Please, two legs, do you come to me empty-handed? What? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Our elders taught throughout the forest. It would vanish and reappear, like before I was cursed. I remember strongly atop the water was the scent of leechwood, but hunt well.
life without him knowing, well then I'll deal with that. I think there's something to be said for it. I think it's noble. Yeah, I could tell someone, but that's just asking for praise. What makes it an act of kindness is that nobody knows, or at least that he doesn't know. I let him have the glory. No one has to know his arrow missed. He saved the town. He's a hero.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be a Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this hour. The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the summer court. I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of Ballads in all of his men. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies. As important to the mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps of the House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before. There are three main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments, the Hall of Accolades, is where the finest Fey crafters offer their services. Trainers can be found. The House of Ballad, there are the Hall of Accolades, is where the he was one of our most beloved knights, a Ballad's treasure. This new breed of mad Fey has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the Court of Enchantment. Their glory unites all Fey in a common narrative. It is one of the few it is to fill an unoccupied seat in the house. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. It must be this war. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of... If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us. I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation. Farewell.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagrel has fallen. This does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, under Sir Sagrel's passing, leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of our great knights, Wenson the bold, Airmer the pure. They remind us of who we are and what we've done. Sir Sagrel, Slayer of Ozigan, Lord of... Several days ago he departed to do battle. In this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagrel. You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a word. However, these are strange times. Magic weave, if you so choose. Join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the grave Thresh, recovers. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most notable rogue, the treacherous maid of Windermere, villain of the house. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lair, and for many seasons the court of winter ruled. Yet, even as our power wanes, we are the soldiers of summer, the guardians of the light of spring. However, our cycle is changing. Everyone has noticed. I am Hallam the White, seeker of the Stone of Val. Baron, many in the House of Ballads call me the storyteller. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gorgueth. And go now, and make the song your own.
Yes, Gosling?
Greetings. Good day. How can I help you? You are the mortal I've been hearing about. How dare they say you are me? Farewell, my friend.
Hello.
Hi. You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, the Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Gorehart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have... I believe they call it Shield Ring, a recruitment stop for those who wish to march westward to war. Follow the road. You'll see... Bye now.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. Perhaps together we can change that. My interest in humans brought me to the boundaries of your village, and that led to my... Gorehart is not simply a village. It is a seed. They are the greatest of us, lords and ladies of the Tep. I call Fae. I will take what I've learned from their experience and light... I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expected.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Hello. Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we... been since that Fae arrived. Goodbye. What do you need today? Come see me again.
Greetings. What do you need? I'll be here.
Welcome to Gorhart.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next corner.
Он проснулся.
He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he had one night together. And then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my... You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Thank you for your kindness. Goodbye. I'd stay out of the forest. No! I don't care what any paper says. Those are just words on a page. They mean nothing. You must find out the truth. On that very road, the one leading east to the Rithia coast. That was years ago. How would I look to him now? Goodbye.
О, нихера себе. Куда бежать-то вниз? Ратир. Хижина Ардена. Сейчас посмотрим. Квестис. Возвращение на родину. Знаете, в твоем данные. Посмотрим. Воду из прошлого. Кинжал. Антилопа.
Don't start any trouble.
Brash dustling. You have no role in fey-telling. This story belongs to one of us, not some whelp fresh from the creek. First that strange maiden, now this. What is it you want here in Gorgoath? All fey know of the storyteller. He is the caretaker of the telling and has been since the first spring began. Call it history or the past. Each life tells a tale. But there is no yesterday, as there is no tomorrow. It is all today. One grand and our narrative continues to be spun. Even your presence here, while strange, is part of the changing picture. She approached each of us who is vying for an empty seat in the House of Ballads, sometimes in the forest. Each time she offered reward beyond our imagining. All she asked in return was that we infiltrate the house. I am Ficon, speaker of renown the world over. I've claimed many ballads, but this is my third attempt at claiming a seat in the House of Ballads. Perhaps this telling will be the one. The beast and Gorgoath Hollow work together. Like lovers, the grave thresh emerges to feed and kill. When it returns to its lair, the thresh is embraced by Gorgoath. Wrapped in a warm... When you stand before the knights of the Court of Enchantments, you bask in the glory of all Fae. While all of our kind play a role in the grand, there is no higher honor than to earn a noteworthy role. The House of Ballads' function is to ensure that the mightiest Fae heroes, alas, Sagral's is a twisted tale, and we could use every available hand. We were too late to catch the thresh as it fed. Now the beast slumbers guarded, but if we can destroy the roots before they take hold, we can rouse the beast. Come, I'll keep the thresh occupied while you keep your eyes open.
Блин. О, ну смотри, начал убивать.
Forward! The beast awaits! Be on your guard. I have a feeling that I do not like this.
Was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
Блять, до конца не. Нормальный шляп.
Come, the passage leads to the heart of Gorgoath. We will find the ring there. I do not like this.
Times he drank his weight in wine, and many lovers pleased, and drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy was seized. On beds of grass he eased.
can this be? Sir Sagrel dead? I do not understand. Such a tragedy has never occurred in this. At the end of this ballad, Sagrel defeats the Grave Thresh. He is victorious. I don't know how, but someone has... Listen. We are not alone. I do not like this.
It's the mortal. Amazing. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagrel and all privileges. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has one similar to the plight of Sagrel, I dare say. Another erratic chain of the great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of bloody bones. But he is not left to perish. Sagrel revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer. Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have, you will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. That many seasons ago, it was the retreat of the High King himself, but that was long ago. The oratory, like he is Wenson the Bold, Falcon of the Tyr, and Wenson founded the House of Ballads many seasons ago. It was meant to be a source of pride, a poor cursed soul who wanders the forest in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel and lonely villain. If you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. This ballad requires his survival. And since the court of enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. Farewell.
Greetings.
А, это вот ее лаваны, получается, вот так жу, блин, идти. Капец. Бегать. Так, ну ладно.
Well done. No one will miss those two. Take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delfric. He'll set you to work on my word alone. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn, In the Feylands, at least. Go north of town, then take the road east. You'll find Tyne Delfric there. It's him you want to talk to. Next time I see you, they'd be under war-sworn banners.
Доспехи, посмотрим, что там на доспехи. Терминальный этот 555 1010. Ну, то же самое. Ничего нового. 1010 и 555. Блок, мили, блок, рейнджин блок. Дали, близи, блок. Но это все равно целевой шлем. Это надо полностью брать этот сет. Так, понятно. А оружие что там? Длинный 16, 26, молот. Клинки продать. Тоже продать.
Welcome. What do you need today?
Чё? Продайте. Надо эти неплохие. Это сыдовские. Василия. Ну, ботинки можно оставить. Да.
Come see me again. What do you need today?
Ну, ничего не продается, наверное. На починку, блядь.
Come see me again.
Welcome. What do you need? I'll be...
Все, что ли, блядь? О, перстень, еще один. Украшение. Слабое исцеление. Да.
What do you need? I'll be here.
Welcome to Gorhart.
Такая музыка. Ты, как в этом, блин. Как в Фейбле, блин.
You're welcome in my shop any...
Интересно.
Time, and please enjoy. Farewell.
Faye, in Gorhart? It isn't right.
Короче, алхимию надо прокачивать.
What do you want?
О. Жалко.
Welcome.
А, вот она крепость, да, получается.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokalfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losalfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful, I am told, were cousins towards each other. From the cold-blessed Ferial, Beala Tyrion, with a head to seek Lyria's guidance, set forth on
Антилопы, 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 антилопы я видел, но это бегать искать, блин, да их. Все ходит, блядь. Все ходит.
It is there, Two Legs. The scent of water. I now go to the wilds and rejoin my pack. And now you make... Now I shall drink deep of this potion.
Ням-ням, гав-гав. Повышенный уровень, нихера себе. Так. Двадцать. Как там? Дает краткосрочное сопротивление атака за счет износа брони, позволяющего носить удары при получении большого урона атаку врагов на нас не сбивает вас. Неплохая у вас. Но эти тут тоже надо улучшить. Желательно там построение стихии идет. Но вот еще будем улучшать. 2 сюда, наверное, и сюда одно крепкое въебем. Может там, блядь, вот просто 1, 1, 2 там. Может быть. Короче, на живучесть надо, блядь, будет свечи прокачать. Живучесть. 1 на это и на живучесть ебануть. 1-1 даже 1-1 поставить хотя бы.
What's this? Rogue's blood on my boots. What's this? Rogue's blood on my boots.
A commendation from Ardor, eh? That'll get you your first assignment. But more than that demands soldiers' work. I am but a simple soldier, grown old. First they made me Castellan, then that wasn't enough. So they named me Ancient of War. I am but a simple... Then that wasn't enough. Even as our coffers fill, our ranks stretch thin. This war, these times. Still, we have not wavered in our creed. A mercenary sells a sword without honor. The war-sworn sell honor, armed for battle. 3 war-sworn keeps guard the summer Phalanx. Shield ring here, Helm Guard in Erethel, and Ironfast and Detir to each a Castellan, and in Pluricon. It has been centuries since the war-sworn have crossed into Pluricon. And in fact, that crossed, but we are mercenaries. And we are paid to fight there, so we must. As rife with brigands and brownies as, with our best called to the front, our numbers here are thin. Don't get any big ideas. Heroic deeds are long past, and the war's hirelings earn good pay for standing guard. In fact, there is a patrol setting out shortly. If you're interested. 10 years ago, it raged all over the plains. Now the war's in a standoff, and we pay warriors to... A merchant group has retained us to discover why traders have been vanishing. From a road in Lorca, travel to Dyden Hill and meet a fellow hireling named Will Rend. Then, report to Warden's Bridge. You and the crew of other hirelings will scour the area and ensure the roads are safe. Understood? Though he is only a hireling, he is war-sworn material. He has cares of a personal nature, which find hireling Rendig in Dyden Hill. Then join the patrol in Lorca Rain, mustering on the road. Good. Off you go.
Welcome. Stop gawking. There are grander things than Shieldring Keep. Mind you, it's more than vaulted ceilings. It's about history. Castellan of this keep and Ancient of Delphric's a wise man. Prefers one well-timed sword thrust to 20 wild... Why, fighters, that's what we are. Fighters for Tyne Delphric's the Castellan. Speak to him. You enter by the Great Hall, where Tyne Delphric holds... Common quarters are straight ahead, with beds... Oh, are you? I see. If you mean you want... If all you want is coin, go to the contract board. Pay for finished... Yes. Take any job you like from the board itself. When a contract's done, on with you. Greetings.
At your service. I'm quartermaster here. I have good war-sworn forged arms and armor. All the things are fighting. And needs. It's up to me to see that this ragged lot of stone-headed roustabouts is well, Ironfast might have been built first, but Jotun tore it down. Rebuilt it, but only after Shieldring. By my count, that's Fiona, our blacksmith. She forged these. I remember the time One-Eyed Arca routed us in iron, then Oast appeared out of nowhere right behind them. Don't mind the bitterness. It's her own fault she's such a damn good... Aye.
This is the shield ring smithy. If you need repairs, I can help. If you want to be scolded by a sour greybeard, talk to Halder there. It's too green here, too warm. Too many repairs are an awful chore. Forging new things. Oh, he's a fine blacksmith. Or he would be. He prefers telling me how I'm lifting mine wrong. All right.
Sworn to...
How are you at the blacksmith's craft, boy? Don't answer. Callow, confused, no discipline. Are you happy like that? Or do you wish to improve?
О, нифига себе, отличное дело, блин. 15 тысяч голды, текущий уровень 5. Ух, ни хрена себе.
All you need know is I'm sworn to war and a blacksmith to my bones. I could be persuaded to If you were hoping I'd meant something, you want our skill at the forge is near as famous as in combat. That's my pupil there. She's a bright spark, she is. Green note.
What's this? Another hireling. Huh.
Ever seen a bear square off against boggarts? Best damn thing I've ever seen.
What's this? Another hireling. Huh.
Hireling?
Stay sharp.
Ну, пипец, сейчас тут задание накидали, блядь. Это я, грубо говоря, 4 часа играю, я только, можно сказать, даже практически только 2 карты обошел, блядь. А тут еще мир, блядь, больше, чем тут. Короче, это надолго игра. Так. А, по пути пойдем, там квест какой-то по пути. А, во, антилопа. Сейчас, подождите.
Hello there. Step right up and allow yourself the pleasure of my company. I am the great Oleander Sinclair. Today only I am offering the people of Yelven. The worst of the worst, that one. Honourable, proven, courageous. They don't like me. Because they're brutes, I'd wager. Or because I stole from their treasure hoard. Castellantine Delphic wants to lock me up.
Очень много болтовни. Очень много болтовни тут. Очень много, прям вообще капец. Даже не знаю, на Skyrim столько болтовни нету.
I'd advise you stay here in the north. You could end up like those in Canarok. Poor soul. Surely you've heard of him. The most famous traveling potion salesman whatever lived. The guy I landed on and killed.
Ну, это РПГ.
I mean, I'm him. That's me. Only in their prime, they were silk farmers, but now the villages are ruined. You can go. Yes, Yolven. Quite appealing. You should visit. Where is Yolven? You know, a person who makes potions from things like fungal. Not my first choice of campsites, but better than the alternatives. I'll gladly take war-sworn swine over giant spiders. Wouldn't anyone? A virtue. What? Perhaps you should use word peep. It's me. I'm the one looking foolish. A potion. His potion. Oleander Sinclair. See, I'm not really him. He being a dead guy. Maybe I took his coin and drank one of his potions. I could make potions, tonics, cordials, restoratives. Turns out I really like alchemy, but the potion's effects are fading. Let's just say before I became Oleander Sinclair, I was less a traveling alchemist and more of a... I don't recall the potion's name. No surprise, I can't even remember my own name. Those war-sworn curs likely have one in their keep. Not sure. They won't... You could make the potion using the proper reagents, but that would require work. We've got to hurry, though, because I'm getting dumber by the moment. I think there are 2 ingredients that go to the potion. Ember Eyes and Sky Blossom. Reagents you can find hereabouts. With them, I can make the potion I need. They're seeds that smoulder with the heat of a sun-baked stone. Amazing. I have no idea how I... Yes, they are very lovely. Flowers they are. Pretty flowers. Listen, I just want the potion. Wait, it's called that because the white pattern on its blue petals look like clouds in the sky on a summer day. Yeah, that sounds right. A virtue, it's me. I'm the one looking for. Scour the keep and you'll find something useful. You wouldn't believe what those war-sworn are hoarding in there. See you soon, mate.
Это потом. Пойдем тогда. Пойдем в ту сторону. Куда взялся, туда и пойдем. Дорожный патруль. Ёпта. Уже каски. Но я против меня ингредиенты есть. О. Иди сюда, блядь. Я отобрать не ладно. После боя только собирать нужно. Мудрость Эфины. Не знаю. Конечно, тут очень много болтовни. Драк и битв очень мало. Такой сюжет, конечно, слабенький, конечно, не такое ощущение, потому что он там сюжет у него очень эпичный. О! Иди сюда, блядь. Можно и так убить. Не жалко антилоп. Что это такое? Наверное, издалека надо было пристрелить. Ну ладно. О, тут еще болтовня. О, сколько миссий. Я в локацию другую пришел, все, пипец. Вернуть книги Набрата Лайра. Вернуть книги, разузнать о судьбе Кайдена. Смотреть с Виллом в Дайнхилле. С Виллом Рейдингом в Дайнхилле. Не, блин. Я убью вас всех, здесь понос проклятие Барлара. Пошли, отдайте мне время. Бокарты?
I don't know why, but Kestamite, he returned from... It's the blood plague. Most don't die from it, but it can weaken a man. Didenhill's warden. That means he sees to things, keeps us safe and the like. Didenhill is a haven for those traveling from Gorehart to Galliford. Aside from the boggarts and blood plague, go somewhere safe. This is no place for visitors right now. Kester Barclay would know far better than me. He's in the town square. Go and ask him yourself.
Зачем?
Talk to you later.
Дважды спрашивать, блин. Ну хоть одно радует, знаете что? Тут дофига, да, блять, и квесты опять. Я что думаю я? Я думаю, лучше сначала пройти все квесты тут. Готов вернуть книги, кинжалами, найдите выше. Я думаю, лучше сначала тут выполнить все квесты, а потом уже переходить в другую локацию, потому что, блять. Так, локал. Ты.
Idwald's a scold. He's true to the cause.
Точно не слил, это нормально. А, ну, а никто не увидел же, блядь. На нахуй. Хуем там удара. Надо тоже сопротивление к этим ударам делать. Ладно, я понял. Проще тогда сделать, зафигачить зелье. Сделать, и мы сделали. Такой возникает вопрос. А тут нету зелья. Надо тпшиться и делать его, блядь. И алхимия у меня не прокачана. Ну, значит, потом подождет, значит, это задание, блядь. Что-то продам, что есть. А, во.
I've a few supplies of fighters likely to need.
Shoot. Shoot. Еще они не покупают они дерьмо мое. Goodbye. Интересно, а может алхимия? Сейчас мы World Map включим.
Warspawn proud and let the rest rot.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. А, может быть, я потому что оленя убил не в ту локацию, блядь, точно. Может, надо в этой локации убивать этих антилоп всех. Зачем мне прям так крест, блядь, поставили, блядь? А, это я поставил крест, понятно. Сейчас там, может, к алхимикам забежим. Попробуем. Таверна у нас. Сейчас попробуем. А, вот. О, зашибись. Бегать, конечно, вот это беготня не мое нелюбимое вообще занятие, честно. Он типа как Фейбл, блин. Тут единственное, что почему на лошади нельзя передвигаться, вот это, блин, конечно, что-то зря. Я бы тут мало ходу пешочком. Проклятие. Вот твое изделие.
As agreed, here's your payment. You're a real lifesaver.
I like to wander. Most in Yolven do. A word of warning. Avoid the southern road into Webwood. Spiders is... Not sure if I'll ever quite remember who I am, where I'm from. Probably for the best.
Я зелю мая. Видать, крыло меню. Денег вообще мало, блин. Ты либо на зелье тратишь, либо на это тратишь. Но я думаю, рано или поздно тут денег побольше будет уже, блядь. А сейчас просто поменьше. Как там называется? Квест. Заросшая чаще. Где это? Объяснил, понятно. Знаете, больше владеть дорогой, знаете, задание. Если что, будет знаете, что не так. Дальше краще. Вот это неблагонародное звере. Вот. Туда побежим. А вон антилопы. Сколько задание-то выполнил. А ну вставай.
Good. The troll that stole the ring in the ballad is named Lekka the Corpulent. You need to mount the trophies just like the champion in the ballad. When all are displayed, once he's there, it should be easy business claiming the ring. I mean, you've killed a troll before, right? You need to display them in the ruins. That's what's going to draw out Lekka the Corpulent and get us the ring. Farewell.
Давай. Да, блядь, нахуй. Ой. Ты что ты делаешь-то, а? О. На. Ой. БКМ.
Yeah. Thanks for dealing with Lekka. I wasn't really afraid, mind you. Just now that this business is over, just give me the ring and I'll give you your payment.
Подождите.
Somehow I doubt that. We travelers can tell when a silver tongue is tarnished. Take the money, like we agreed, and I'll keep the ring.
Что не договорились?
New to the Feylands, ain't ya? We travelers are folks without land. That aside, it's pretty much common knowledge that we're some of the greatest thieves in the land. I have to say, the fair folk may be a little strange, but thanks for your help in claiming this bauble. It was worth every coin. That man's a lunatic, no? We have a saying for people like him in the travelers, that he was born... Pleasant travels.
Ну, уже 2 миссии выполнял. Как обычно, сохранимся в пещере. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Счастливо, до свидания.